Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I bid you large greetings. If you know that reference, let me know. Okay, it will be day 43, and let's go in. Last time, I managed to get to the final exam, but I've reviewed my answers and the questions and looked through my notes, and I know that I got at least a good chunk of them wrong. I'm guessing I got 3 or 4 wrong, I think. So with any luck, we can do another schoolhouse day. There's still a couple I'm not sure of. I actually went through them all. Although, you know, we'll see what kind of exam results I might be sent here. And let's see what we get in the package. So they can ask, oh, 2 gems and 2 keys. That's nice to start with. Alright. Yeah, that's... oh, I've actually got to pick them up. I always forget to do that. Okay, so... yeah, I wish there were more bedrooms that let you out on the other side. Okay, get my exam results. I know that I've done quite well, but not very well. And, yeah, nuance. This is important, I think. I think I did get this one right, but one of the exam questions was where did... then Ares, when they won the battle, they got gifted a dirigible from somewhere, and I guessed nuance anyway because I remember this stamp with the airship on it. But I also, going through my notes and looking at a little footage from previous recordings, I found that in Classroom, I think it's 7 with the slideshow, during the celebration at the end of the slideshow, there is a green airship in the picture. So I'm guessing that that is from nuance. Oh shit. Oh, I got the trophy. But I didn't ace it. I know I got at least a couple of things wrong. I know, for example, the question 2 I got wrong. I said that the little Billy Bob or whatever his name was who was driving, I said that he came from Araja, but looking at the map again, it's much more likely that he came from Oris. There were others that I'm pretty sure I got wrong, but okay. Oh, it's just getting an A. You don't need to get every single one right. Oh, all right. Well, first try. Would have preferred to ace it. Yeah, art 75. Yes, I wrote that the pry was A-. I gotta get an A. I wrote that pry was missing when in fact it was jungle that was missing. I don't know why I didn't pick jungle. I've never seen a picture depicting jungle. But pry was on one of the easels at the front, even though it was not in the not a clue thing at the back. Geography 86%. Yeah, so that could be the one where I got question 2 wrong. It should have been Oris, not Araja, I think. History, I wonder what I got wrong there. So I went through and noted down what I think the correct answers now are. I didn't compare with the answers that I actually gave. I don't know. Oh, I got 100 on algebra, that's good. 83 on Arajan. 83 on history. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't tell me exactly which ones I got wrong. But if I get a chance to do it again, then I know I'll get a higher score, but I might still not get 100%. So here are the answers that I think are correct. Do you know what? I can bring up the screenshots of the answers that I actually gave. Yeah, here they are. Okay, so question 1, red. I think I got that right. That was the flags, because it looks like... yeah, it was saying... What I didn't spot in this question before... oh, I guess I should put that on screen. That is easier said than done, actually, so I'm not going to. It says, Sam left his house at 6 AM and drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags of the same colour. I missed that part. Actually, that's kind of ambiguous. Passed 4 additional flags of the same colour. Is it saying the 4 additional flags, those 4 were the same colour, or is it saying that all 12 flags are the same colour? I'm going to guess the latter, and that would mean that they're all certainly red. But what I originally thought when looking at this, because I only looked at the kind of zoomed in map of the Fen area, I suppose, I assumed that Araja was just off of the south end, like just south of Tanner Fork, whereas in fact the border to Araja is actually quite a lot further south than that. And judging by the 3 hours and 3 hours that it mentions, Oris would be, which is still in Fen Aries, would be the right spot to start from. So I'm pretty sure the answer for question 2 is Oris. And it would be, in that case, that all of the flags driven past were red because they were in Fen Aries the entire time. So then for question 3, what color is most associated with hallways? I would have got that right. So actually, let's write the ones that I think I got wrong. Just on the left there. So yeah, orange, I'm pretty sure I had that right. Greenhouse and Carrarica, I think I got that right. Yellow for banana, +3 when consumed, I think I've got that right. It says over here that I got 100% in maths, so I'm going to skip all of that. Was that first one? So I guess is that both of those color or is that geography? I'm not sure. It says I got 100% in color, and I got question 2 wrong, so that makes me think that, yeah, that is actually a color question, not a geography question. No, sorry, a geography question, not a color question. So I guess the different subjects are mixed up in this exam. All right, then we've got, yeah, so color. I had all of those right. And then we've got basic maths, which I got 100%, so I'm going to skip all of those. I went through them and I agreed with myself anyway. Then we've got science, where apparently I got 100%, so I'm going to skip those. So I'm up to 18 now. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? And I put Morning Bay, and I am dead sure that that is correct. So then we've got which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries, and all of them are in the same hemisphere that I mentioned here, other than Carrarica, so I'm pretty sure that that is correct. Then we've got 21, we've got which sigil chord denotes the realm of Arch Aries, and I'm sure that I've got this mountain shape right. And then which realm is directly north of Araja? Fen Aries is definitely correct. They share a border north-south, so it's got to be correct. And then question 23 was, where are you right now as you take this exam? And the only option that makes sense, as far as I'm concerned, is Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. Because I'm certainly not in Mount Holly, Oris, Reddington. That doesn't make sense. And I'm not in Featherfall Keep. So yeah, it's none of those. So question 24, which 2 pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Bale and ale is the only thing that makes sense. 25, I had wrong. I had Pry, but the correct answer is jungle, which I know from a quick look at footage from classroom number 5. And then question 26 asks, which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall? So let's have a quick look here. This, I don't know if this is Trinsdale or Reddington. I'm prepared to say that this is Trinsdale. So the options were face, which is this, a face card. Trinsdale, which, I mean, there's only 3 pieces of art in here, unless you count like sculpture and things. So this has to be Trinsdale, or it's not Trinsdale. But then the next options are realize, and there's nothing here, which is realize. That's got to be the name of the thing in the gallery. And we've got ace, and this is ace. So the only option that it could possibly be is realize, and that is the one that I chose. So I think that that is correct. What am I doing? Oh yeah, exam results. Let's pop those back up. Okay, where was I over here? So I think that that one was correct. And then the next question was, can you find the difference between this picture of some land masses and a depiction of Orinda? So the difference was I'm pretty sure I had that right. Orindia versus Orinda. Then we've got the first crown ruler of Fen Aries, which I'm sure is General Teskin, so that was right. We've got which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? I am almost certain that is the 6th era. Then it was how long did the War of the 5th era last? And in the History of Arindia book, it explicitly says that the War of the 5th era lasted 22 long years. So that was right. First capital of Fen Ares. This one I'm not sure about. So it is clear that the capital used to be Reddington back in the day, and it was moved to Oris by one of the kings, but that was before it was called Fen Ares. And then there was the pacification of Fen, the huge battle and everything, and I don't remember being told anywhere what the first capital of Fen Ares was. Oh, I should be, I guess, on this one. I don't remember being told where the first capital of Fen Ares was. It might have been briefly Oris. So Oris fell. It said that Oris fell at the end of the war, and that would suggest that they, stormed the castle or whatever, and put up their own banners there, and that was immediately the first capital, even if it then moved to Fen. But I don't have information about that, at least not that I remember. So I can see an argument for it being an Oris, but I can also see an argument for it being Fen, since after all they call it the the grand city of Fen or whatever. So I wrote Oris in the exam, so this might have been incorrect. X with question mark. Then the next question was, which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? And I am almost certain that that is Nuance, which I gave as the answer. The next one asks, the deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near which famous landmark? So I looked at the map of the area which shows landmarks, and the only one near any southern shore is Colossus Arinda. So I feel like it has to be that. There aren't southern shores near Mount Holly. There aren't southern shores near the Angel Tower. And there aren't southern shores near the Royal Museum of Fen, unless you mean the south shore of... Oh. What if... so I was thinking south shore of a landmass, but south shore of a water mass? What's the word we use for that? A body of water. That could make sense, right? Don't we use the word shore in both of those ways? The shore of the lake and also the shore of the city or whatever? Thinking about the city I'm living in, the North Shore is north of the water. Ah, so maybe I did have this wrong and it's the Royal Museum of Fen. Okay, so let's update this. Or Royal Museum of Fen. Okay. Then we've got question 34, which asked... it was all algebra stuff, maths and algebra stuff, and I got 100% on algebra, it says, so I skip all of these. What is the... Okay, now we're on to Arajan, where apparently you got 83%. Let's count the questions. So there's 40, 41, 42, and 43, and 44. And 45. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions in total for Arajan, and I got 83%. So rather than do that in my head, I'm pretty sure that's 5, 6. 5 divided by 6 is 83. Yeah. So I got 1 wrong. Let's have a look at them. So question 40, Arajan with the house. Phew, I definitely got that right. 41, Newgate, Nev Yate for Newgate. That definitely makes sense. So I think that that is correct. Then for question 42, it says the phrase Trevenle can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation? And I think the only one that makes sense there is I cannot see the tree trunk, but I could have been wrong. 43 asks, how do you say the following phrase in a Rajan? You have a very, very long name. And I was trying to figure this out. I looked at the classroom again. I looked at all of my notes, and I can't find anywhere where I learned the word name. It could be that I learned it somewhere and I forgot and didn't write it down. But yeah, I can't find it. And yeah, so I ruled out option A and I ruled out option C because they just don't make any sense. I can fully translate those and they don't make any sense. It's like Dalvenja means something like beginning of the day something. I don't know. I can translate all of those pieces and it's nonsense. And then C was Nai Dao, which is just night day. So that can't possibly mean you have a very, very long name. And then the other options, they both have words that I don't know. There's a phrase, a word in there, R-A-A, Ra, in both of them, which I don't know the meaning of. That could be name. But then there's also J-O-R, Jor, which I don't think I know either. Right, I do have Aj first, but that leaves R. So Ul would be can or permission. Ra, I don't know. And then Aj is first. And then Or, I don't have. And then Am, which is large. So I think I picked that one just because it has the word large in it. But then option D, Lorlu Radao, that has to mean Lor is a word. Lu as a suffix means the opposite of can or permission. So forbidden or something, or not permission, or I cannot, something like that. And so that would make that the word cannot, or cannot the word, or forbidden word, and then R-A-A-D-A-U. So something Dao. This is why I think the R-A-A, the Ra with a double A, means something, but I don't have it, whatever it is. So anyway, I can't make sense of that, and I can't make sense of options B or D. I can make sense of A and C. Well, I mean, I can fully translate them, but they don't make any sense. So there's two options for that, B and D, as far as I'm concerned. I picked B, and it's certainly possible that that one was wrong. So cross question mark. And then 44, count me out, Le, I'm pretty sure is right, just not me. And then we got 45, where we had the directions, how to give good directions to go to this other spot. And I'm pretty sure that I've picked the best one there, option C. For question 46, it's asking which is the best way to write an 8, basically. And I picked D without fully knowing why I did that, but figuring it out again, I went through all of the possible meanings of all of these things, and I don't know the possible meanings, for sure. Actually, I'll show this one. I think if I do that, and then I can do this. Yeah, okay, so this was that question. So option A there, it's unclear to me whether I should square it and square it again, or whether I should cube it. So that first one could be either 512 or 4096. Neither of those seem like a special number to me in this context, so skipped it. Then we got B below, and I can interpret this in a couple ways as well. I either go to the nearest 10 to get 10, and then and then square it to get 100, or I do it in the other option, in the other order. It's not clear which way to do it. So it could be that I square it to get 64 and then go to the nearest 10, which will get me 60. 160, 100, or rather 100 or 60. Those, neither of those options seem very interesting to me, so I discount that one. And then C, again, I don't know what order to do things in. It could be either square the thing to 64 and then take it to the nearest 10, so 60, or it could be the other way around. Well, I mean, it's the opposite of B, isn't it? So it's the same two possible answers either way, 60 or 100. And then D, which I chose. So this might mean square 8 to 64 and then transpose it to 46. I think I misspoke when I talked about this before. I think for some reason I thought that this was still 8, but it's not, right? If I square 8 and then transpose it, I get 46. And if I do it the other way around, if I transpose 8 to give just still 8 and then square it, I get 64. I'm inclined to think that the other way around, square it to 64 and then transpose it to 46, I'm inclined to think that's the way around because room 46. So I think that that is the correct answer for that one. Let's put that back where it belongs. Oh, what have I done? You go there. You show me that. Okay, good. Let's bring this up again. So I'm pretty sure I've got question 46 right. And so that would mean I got... Maybe I should count them up. Did I say wrong? I meant right. I think I got that one right. So that would mean that I've got... There's only one that I was unsure about with Irajan, but I've got one wrong. So I think that that should actually be the other answer. What was it? It was question 43. I picked B, and I think I want to pick D next time. And then we've got geography. We apparently got 86%. So let's have a look through the geography ones. So there's quite a few that I could call geography. I will note them down real quick. So it could be not question. It could be question 1, maybe. Question 2, probably. 3, 4, 5. That's color. That's maths. That's maths. Science. 18 looks like geography. That's asking about the south of which body of water. Yeah, Morning Bay. Then we've got how many cities in Fen areas are larger than Redington, which I reviewed, and it's definitely 2. The guide to Redington tells us about that. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? Yep. So that was question 20. Then what have we got for 21? Sigil Cord denotes the realm of Arch Aries. Is that geography? I don't know. I'll say it is. It might be history as well. I don't know. Which realm is directly north of Raja? That seems like geography. Where are you right now? That's geography. Next, 24. That's art. So I'm going to write down which areas I think they are. Art is going to be 24, 25, 26. I don't know, 27, which is can you find the difference? That's probably art. I've put it as a maybe on geography as well. First crowned ruler of Fen Aries. So history. So that's 28, 29, 30. That's all history for sure. First capital city of Fen Aries. I imagine that is history. Probably history, probably not geography. Which realm gave the gift? That's history. Battle of Fifth Era, that's history. And then we're into, I assume, algebra for 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Don't know why they call that algebra. And then Arajan, we've got 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And then, yeah, for question 46, I'm not sure which category that would be in. I guess it could potentially be algebra, or it could be history, since it talks about ancient Arindia. Alright, so going back to the beginning, I guess maybe it actually is in order. So what if color is 1, 2... I don't know, that seems like 2 question mark. 3, 1 question mark as well. I don't know. No, 1 is color. 3, 4 question mark. No, 4 is color for sure. 5 is color for sure. And then we're on to maths. 6, 7, 8, 9 to 11. Then we got science for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and then I'd guess we'd be on to geography. Yeah, okay, it does seem like it's split up into these sections in order. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then art is 24 through 27. And then history is 28 through 33. Algebra is 34 through 39. Arajan is 40 through 45, and then 46 is an oddball. Alright, so color, math, science, got all of them right. Geography, 86%. And does that make sense? So geography, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions. So if I got 5 out of 6, excuse me, no, I got, that would have given me 83%. So what if it was 5 out of 7? No, 6 out of 7? 6 out of 7 would have made sense. So it could be that 46 is part of geography. No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? No. I don't know. So there's one more that's part of geography. 24. No. Unclear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be that 27 is deemed part of geography. Oh, it says that I got 75% on art. And yeah, I've only got 4 questions there. 24, 25, 26, 27. Yes, I think that's the 75% already explained away there. And that would make 27, yeah, part of art. Okay. First crown ruler of... Okay, what about history? Does history make sense? It says that I've got 83%, and that suggests there are 6 questions in it. History, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've assigned 6 to that, and 28 through 33, 28 to 33. All right, so I think Oris might be correct, and Calissa was incorrect. Either that, or Fen is correct, and the bro. Hang on, I chose Oris and Colossus. They can't both be right. In fact, yeah, one of them has to be wrong. So it's either Oris Royal Museum or Fen Colossus. And I don't know which. I don't know how to denote that on the page, so I'm not going to. Okay, then algebra was totally right. Arajan, I had 1 wrong. So geography is confusing. 6 out of 7. Maybe it's not confusing. Maybe it's fine. So Arajan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there were 6 Arajan, and I have 1 wrong, and I've got a pretty good idea of which one. So I think I'm ready to do it again. Right, that was long and probably very hard to watch. I hope that you skipped it. All right, let's move on then. So what am I going to do now? Do I want to go and get an outdoor room, and do I want to do that exam again? Not really, actually. I mean, I've got that trophy, so I don't think there's another trophy for getting 100%. Although I kind of want to. I kind of want to. So what I'm going to do. I'm going to go outside. Is there anything else I want to do outside? Do I want to go to the grotto? I don't think I've got any particular need to go there. Yeah, so I'm going to go out. If there's a schoolhouse, I'm going to grab it again and try and ace the exam. Might take a couple more tries though. No schoolhouse. Okay. I've got 4 gems, so I'm not that interested in the hovel today. The trading post could be interesting. I could try to... If I get the trading post, and I just hope to get lots of items, then what if today is the day that I can make that hammer? Maybe that's my goal today. Get the trading post. I don't have anything to trade right now other than the sleeping mask, so I think I'm not going to go in right now. I hope that's not a mistake. Screw it, I'm going in. I don't want to make a mistake, although that was perhaps the mistake. I really want that dynamite. Yeah, that's a fuse, isn't it? Okay, I gotta write that down in my lighter notes. Lighter. Where are my lighter notes? Lighter, there it is. Lighter. Dynamite in, what's this called? Trading post? Can I light that? Alright. I want that lantern. Some flour. Okay, what are you going to trade for my sleeping mask? Salt shaker. Nah, I don't think so. Maybe on a schoolhouse day. Yeah, I wonder... that Mora J box that I first saw here, and then I saw... I don't remember where I saw it next, but then I saw it in the master bedroom. I wonder what the pattern to that is. Like, will I see it again in another room now? I don't know. Okay, so trading post. So today I'm hoping to see a workshop and hoping to see lots of items. So if at all possible, I'm going to get the bedroom closet next to a bedroom. I don't know, I'll get the attic if at all possible. I kind of hate this start. I guess I'll take the pantry. Coffee. I should make a point of reading these things again once in a while. So Bridget seems to be like the shopper or something. Maybe she's the maid. And the fact that the TTE is in caps is still very suspicious to me, but I don't know what to do with it. Is that coffee or coffee here? There's coffee there. Alright. Oh, that's... I guess I don't mind the chapel. Yeah, I don't mind the chapel, but something, please send me left after this. Not gonna smash it. I did want to see something here, I think. Or maybe it was only when I had a metal detector, I don't remember. Okay, come on, send me west. Yeah! I haven't had a conference room this early in quite some time. And so yeah, I will be looking to spread things wherever possible. Sometimes there's something on the table for me. Not today, it seems. Okay, to the wing. It's too far south for one of those. I want security because I want to look at that camera. Bedroom I wouldn't mind either, but I think security is what I want. A bit of a shame to spend the gem, but sometimes you gotta spend money to make money, you know? Okay, so let's have a look at my notes where I drew a picture. Safehouse notes are over here, I can tell from these nice bookmarks. Safehouse. Where is it? No. Here. So Safehouse. Yeah, there's this clue, the picture of the cracked thing. So I need to look for something that looks like this. I don't remember if I've seen it or not. I got stuff about the photo here. Got them drinking champagne, dressed up nice. I think it's Caleb Manning and Philip White with her, Mary Epson. Then, yes, here we saw this. There was 3 big monitors, 4 small monitors, and then 2 small and 2 tiny. So that is exactly what I'm looking at right in the middle of the screen there. And it's pointing to the left of the 2 tiny monitors. So that is this one right here. That's just the archive, isn't it? I wish I could zoom in. Yeah, that's just the archive, and that is the filing cabinet where I found... What was in there? Where are my archive notes? Archives... Here. So, in my archives notes, did I write about the filing cabinet? Apparently I didn't. Maybe I wrote about it later. Maybe I wrote about it with some kind of aquarium notes. Oh dear. It was quite recent. Definitely after the chess powers. Oh, archive. Yes, I've got written here actually on the same page that I was just looking at. Archive, Mary Epson's birth certificate. So it said delete it, and it was an A. It showed an A on there. So it's the archives. And it's kind of looking down at the single file cabinet and area with the ladder. So, yeah, in there was her birth certificate. Is there anything else in there? There was a Fenary sigil on the birth certificate. It says when she was born, January 22nd, in the 6th era, 1958. Right, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why it says delete it. So, what if it's just saying there was some footage of her being in there and it needs to be deleted because she was looking something up in there, or maybe it's just that she was stashing her birth certificate and she needed that footage removed. I don't know. I'm a little stuck on that. So things might have changed here now. Keycard system. I may as well adjust this. Set security level to low. Set offline mode to unlocked. Return to security menu. We go to login with the network. No, I was just wondering if we could use an admin password here. And what was the admin password that actually worked? Yeah, more R. No, okay. Not a big surprise. So let's log in with Swansong as usual. And then let's see if we can do more stuff than we used to be able to. And I'll order a sledgehammer if I can. Staff services. Does any of this work? Just going through it all just in case something has changed. Okay, remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using remote terminal access. Oh, that's all that was. I couldn't figure out what it was when I was in Blackbridge, and it's just remote terminal access. RTA equals remote terminal access. Okay. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA, and one offline terminal may be accessed using the Blackbridge protocol. Okay, so view active terminals. They're offline, but I can connect to one. Right, so security is now online, and so it should be online for a month, and I should be able to access it from the other spots. Since I've got the conference room, I could log into the office. Oh, I could start a experiment. I'm now realizing. Huh. I will ponder that. I will ponder that possibility. Yeah, I think it's better to fill the house a bit more, because it gave a lot more coins when I spread with a large house, and they'll all go in the conference room now, so that's nice to have. So I think I shouldn't touch this just yet. I might get a natural lab or a natural office. I'm not in a big hurry to start an experiment, although sometimes they're pretty lucrative. Okay, so email, I can Ah, okay, it's a different inbox. This is excellent. Okay, so new notes. Okay, security email. All right, so we've got 1987 to 10 to Kirk Darren. Now, Kirk Darren, I know from the that this is the name that I saw in the locker room. Kirk Darren. It said Kirk Darren is an alias, and this is Randolph Moore. Okay, so we've got his whole name now. To Kirk Darren, from subject stop recording from. I think I've actually have seen that name before. So Randolph Moore. So Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Randolph Moore. So Kirk apparently was not in the know about Mary being there and the heist that was going to happen and all of that. Okay, telling him to stop recording and promising there are good reasons. All right, what's next? From Anne Babbage regarding security measures. Okay, 1987, February 4th to Kirk Darren. Subject regarding security measures. From Anne Babbage. Alright, Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I am still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he's expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he wish to do so. So this is to do with those secondary levers for the antechamber, which I learned from the basement exist, but I have no idea where they are. And it said that the staff of the house also didn't know their locations. So this means that Kirk had brought some security, I guess a security issue, to Anne's attention. She thanks him. And we'll discuss with HSS. She says it could give an opportunity to deal with the secondary, with installing the secondary access levers at the same time, it looks like. I hope I'm interpreting that correctly. Okay, then we've got one more email. Oh no, two more emails. We've got yeah, this was to Kirk. And this one was from Anne. It's weird that it shows it this way. Why is it not consistent? Okay, to Anne Babbage. Oh, so this was the email that he actually sent. 87 January 24. From Kirk to Anne Babbage. Subject security measures. From Kirk Darren. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability. Okay, security issue. I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. Okay, so that is what is behind that brick wall. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. How rare is a man without self-pity? I don't know. Is it saying that it's increased or decreased? As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use. Okay, so not common. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that, an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it, and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. So it sounds from this like the secondary lever that they installed was the one in the greenhouse, because that controls the south entrance. And it looks like the original primary lever was in the weight room behind that brick wall. Okay. He says the weight room is only used by guests now, so having an antechamber lever in there is a security risk. Suggests removing or concealing. And installing a secondary one elsewhere. Secondary one for the elsewhere. For the south entrance. And I'll write in brackets greenhouse. Okay, so behind the brick breakable wall is a south lever? Question mark. Okay, one more email to read from Anne Babbage. Another request. So I guess Kirk Darren was just the security guy, but it's an alias according to the locker room. Okay, so 1986. So we're going back in time. Yeah, I guess I knew that. 11:05. From Anne to Kirk Darren. From Anne Babbage. Subject, another request. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. Really? Did I see any red and blue memos up in the clock tower? For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. Anne Babbage. Okay, requests more red and blue memo sheets for a project HSS is working on in the clock tower. So what project was that? What in the clock? Oh, of course. It was the clock faces puzzle, the times. Clock times puzzle. It's got to be to do with that. And so I guess this was a clue that there's more to the clock tower than meets the eye, that there's a secret room. So maybe with this, I would have scrutinized the clock tower more and found that secret room properly rather than accidentally. Yeah, that puzzle was a bit fezzy, wasn't it, with the room opening at that particular time. Bez, what a good game that was. Yeah, okay, mailbox. So is that all? I think that was all of the emails here. So I want to go to every terminal now. I guess I can reach another via Blackbridge now, but do I want to do that now? Do you know what? Maybe I will reach the lab. Maybe I will access the lab and start an experiment. Return to network menu. Data transfers. Yes. Cluster of terms. So I've gone through all of this, and I've already read every single one, but while I'm here, I think I would like to look at puzzle one more time. Rooms 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting because that's the same number of letters found in the gallery. Letters. Well, letters sounds like it's, the letters in the names of the paintings in there, but it could also be talking about written letters, like the red letters. But then again, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very curious. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. Right, remote terminal access. View active terminals. We're going to access the lab terminal to read more email and to start an experiment. Is it? Did the sound die? I'm not hearing. Oh no, there is audio going through. I just not sure if I'm hearing it. Let me adjust my speakers. Huh. I'll worry about that next time I really expect a sound effect. Okay. Yeah, experiment setup. Let's see what we can do. So whenever you draft a shop, or immediately, so I guess that's just one time, or whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then. Oh, the aquarium's one. So given that I have the sleeping mask, I could use draft shop room and add 3 aquariums, because aquariums are shop rooms, to have endless steps. But aquariums, I think, cost a gem. I could check, but I think they do. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die selected randomly. That's pretty neat. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Do I want all the aquariums? Not that much, honestly. I think I'm more interested in this, but I don't know which trigger I want. I don't expect to draft many shops. And immediately doesn't seem like enough. Right, I'm going to do that, I think. I'm not too excited about this particular one, but let's do it. We can look at the logs to make sure that I have noted things down properly. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter very much, since now I know that the radiation resets. Yeah, maybe I don't care too much, although it's not difficult. I may as well keep it up to date. Lab. Here's lab. So day 40, I had 4 triggers, yeah. And then day 41, I had 2 triggers, which I had not noted down. So it's day 40, I think it's day 43. Okay, and I want to look at email. Yep. Oh, what? It's the same. Okay, I do have sound effects. So I want remote terminal access. Okay, maybe you do have to be at the terminal. You can't see the email of another terminal. Wait, didn't I already do this? Okay, what if I say... Oh, okay. That's weird. Weird interface. So this lets me... get to the lab for the lab features, but then if I do this, I'm looking at the security email. So yeah, I guess I need to actually go to them, so that was perhaps a bit of a waste, but now I know. Right, so I'm still glad I got security, because I know that this is looking at the archives, so I know I need to have yet another look at the archives. So at some point I'll do that. Okay, over here I would love a straight through and then a dead end. Or just a dead end. So this would be 15 steps. Might be worth doing. The 1 key and the 1 gem isn't bad either. Things I'm not hurting that bad for steps at the moment. I think I will take the storeroom. Yeah, I should switch that off. 1 second. Mute. So my browser, the browser notifications, they don't respect the do not disturb feature that my operating system has. Perhaps I shall have to report that as a bug. Did I grab everything? Did I get the key? Yes. Wasn't really paying too much attention. Coin, key, and gem. Yeah, I started with 2 keys, and I guess that's the first one I picked up. And we've got a security door. I hadn't noticed that. That's annoying. Alright, no matter. We'll go through the conference room and continue. I'm hoping for a straight through room here. Or a hallway that also points left, perhaps. Yeah, although I'd love to get to the foundation from here. Is it worth 2 gems for that? No, it isn't. Okay, it's a regular hallway, and then I'm going south. Is it time for the attic? Is it finally time for the attic? I think it is. Although the workshop would be nice here too, and I did want it to be a workshop day. The attic is commonplace. I'll have another chance. I'm saying no to it yet again. The workshop, give me something nice. Give me a metal detector. That's pretty good. Is there anything I can do right now? No. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I guess I am going west from the entrance door. Too bad I didn't get to the corner. Alright, well, we're bending that way, whatever we take. Now, I wish I could bring up the directory. What I want to know is if does the bookshop have an exit? And I don't remember. Funeral parlor would be good too, get some gems. Things if I don't, I'm stuck if I don't get out. And I think I want to take one of these two. I guess I'm more interested in the funeral parlor than the bedroom right now. Okay. So I guess the commissary makes sense. That'll give me a resource. What's it giving me? A die. That's good. Sell gems, please. You are selling gems. Good. Yeah, I'll probably buy the sledgehammer, but only if I find a use for it. I'll get the set of gems. And I'll note down what's sale. It is day 43, right? Yeah. Day 43, Commissary. And we have 3 gem, 8 sledgehammer, 8 running shoes. I guess the earlier you get the running shoes, the better, but I don't want to. I'm hoping to get a bookshop and spend lots of money. Since I've got the office, I can hopefully get together a bunch of money. We'll see. Alright, don't screw me. Alright, we've got nook going the wrong way. Got bedroom going the right way, so I could redraw, but it's possible I just get something worse. Let's risk it, and it might be game over. Wait, I guess I've got one more door up there, actually. Yeah, I forgot that I've got a door there. So, I think I am going to use the die. Okay, East Wing Hall and Hallway are better. Okay, Hallway. And then I get 4 drawers to the south. So, Locksmith is a little tempting. Coat check I don't really want until I've changed the water levels. Nook I'm not that interested in here. So I'm going to draw again. Boudoir wouldn't be bad. Although I'd prefer that somewhere else so I can get bedroom closet after it. bedroom does this. I'm drawing again. Walk-in closet. Now that is probably a good idea. 4 items. Yeah, it is a trading post day after all. Okay, we got a gem, another gem, spyglass. So Observatory now seems more interesting. Oh, a coupon book. I could have done with that earlier. That'll be good for buying gems. So I'm looking pretty flush for gems now. And we've got Lady Epson, I believe. Oh, I bought that. That's my t-shirt. Yay. Okay. Alright, to the north. Hoping to find a way to the foundation. It'd be sad if I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get the drafting studio. Now, I wonder, is this still open? It's not. Okay, I guess I should write this layout down in case it comes in important. Great Hall. We've got dead end there. We've got dead end there. But cupboard there, I guess. We've got dead end there. We've got way through there. And on the left, we've got way through. And we've got a cupboard. I didn't draw that very well, but it is good enough. And it is Saturday, December the 19th. That's the drafting studio. Right, what do we got? Oh, we're running out. So I've seen them all now. So the solarium, more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting, like from now on, I guess. And the other one, yeah, I'm not really that interested in the dormitory. I mean, I want to see whatever lore is in there, but other than that, not so much. And it's just another dead-end room, but they both are. All right, I'm taking the solarium. All right, and let's continue. Yeah. I guess I'd rather have the drawing room right now. There's still the puzzle, the safe in here that I don't know how to access. Yeah, let's reveal it. Did I try step in T9? S-T-E-P. That might not be right. Let's bring up T9. I mean, this is a stupid idea, but... Oh no, I didn't get it right. S-T-E-P. No. So, yeah, I still think this might be the day that he died. And I know that I've tried this 1,000 times, but 1104... I think it was 1104. It might have been 1103. I think I even went back all the way to like 1101. Step. September. Steptember. Endings. Endings. This chair. This chair was important somehow. If I sit here, what do I see? Doesn't seem like anything important. It's just him him sitting on that chair. Like that's where he was sitting while getting drawn. How many steps were there? Drawing room, puzzle, I had somewhere. Drawing room safe, yeah, there. Drawing room safe. I've got 41 steps on the wall. So what if it's September 41? No. September. What else could it be? Steps, endings. 46, that's the last room, isn't it? 09, 46. Let's use 8 because that's a special number. That's a stepping stool as well, isn't it? Is that what that's called? I think it is. Is that another clue for the steps? Oh, I think it is a clue for the study one. Yeah, I remember looking at the study, and there's a chessboard on there with a queen stood at D8. And D8, I think I remember saying when I noticed it, that is like date, isn't it? D8, date. And so the date of the queen might be the date of someone's birth, Clara Epson's birth, someone else's, something like that, or some dates to do with a female character. And so I think the study safe will be a date to do with a female character. That is my current thinking on that. So I've got 2 chances, and I really want it to take me to the foundation. So billiard room would get me keys and take me to the foundation, and I get 1 redraw. But I think I should just take it. And I'll go get the keys. Hopefully a key card. And that opens that security door, which is... Oh. It was a security door? I'm sort of surprised. It wasn't the security door that I thought it was. Alright, let's solve an easy puzzle. And I'll say that and it will be hard. 1 plus 4 is 5, 7, 10. Oh! We've never had one of the wrong colour before. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go outwards. So 10 minus 10 is 0, plus 2 is 2. Okay, 11 plus 3 is 12. 11 plus 3 is 14, sorry. Plus 6 is 20. Minus 10 is 10. Minus 8 is 2. And pink is multiply. So 6. 2. Times 1 is 2. Times 10 is 20. Times 2 is 44. Divided by 8. 44 divided by 8. That's not an even... That's not an integer. Let's try again. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 10 is 40. What did I do wrong last time? 2 times 1 is 2. Times 10 is 20. Times 2 is 40. What the heck did I do before? Did I add 2 at some point? Whatever. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 5. Okay, good. I don't think I have any reason to go down to the foundation other than to see what her message to me was, but I'm almost certain that that is just what's written on the wall. Am I going to go down? I going to spend those steps? 4 steps. I think it's just 4, maybe 6 steps. Yeah, I am. Do I have a shovel? Maybe I should have waited to see if I could build the hammer, since I want to use that in the basement. Okay, this time we're skipping it. Alright, so she says that she has left a message in the safe house for me. And I don't think it's this. I don't think it's this. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's this. It could be that, I suppose. I need to figure out what that is. There's nothing here. There's this. I don't think this is a message to me. Unless it's saying, hey, forget your dad, I got 2 new boyfriends here. There's nothing there. I've already looked at this. There's nothing here other than some fun things. I wonder if I can light anything here. It's nothing out here. This is just the map. That's a little bit interesting. So it's not this, that's just the plan. It could be this, I suppose. No, we said arsenic advised to our families. This doesn't seem like it's for me, really. Seems like it's just for anyone. This, however, I think this is for me. We seek what's in the shade of truth, and I think that I might have been on the right lines when I guessed that by the shade of truth, she means the shade of the true colour, which according to the Red Prince is red. It could also be blue, because now I'm the Blue Prince, I guess. But I need to look for things that are in the shade of red or in the shade of blue. And I guess in here is where I should start. Although it said we seek what's in the shade of truth. So I don't know. Shade of truth. Here's a light. It's not really casting shadows on anything though. There's nothing interesting in the shade of this stuff. Alright, I don't think that there is anything more for me to find down here right now. I really do have to figure out what this is. Shade of truth. Okay, that's it. So that was perhaps just a waste of steps, but that's okay. Yeah, if I get a kitchen, I should grab it. Alright, up we go. Get my speed boost here, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay. back into the house. So I want to go... I don't really want to snake through here right now. That's a lot of steps. So I just want to go north from the drawing room. I wish I could figure out this safe. One key down. Alright, I get a redraw if I want it. The trophy room would give me more gems. Not a bad thing to have. I don't have a way to dig right now, although this might give me a shovel. I'm not hurting that badly for keys though. So I think I'll take the trophy room and hope that it doesn't screw me. Hey, look at that. Got my diploma trophy for getting an A. Heck yeah, I mean it was an A minus, but sure, I'll take it. Alright, don't send me west. I mean, don't send me south. How am I doing for mechanical rooms? Bad. This would be the only one. No, there's security as well. So there'd be 2 doors in the mechanarium. This could send me to a room of my choice, but... a color of my choice, but I think that is risky. I think the den is the safer option, since then I'm not constrained for drawing directions on the other side. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we've got. Ah, shit. I want the attic. But then my only door is hallway. This is a security door. So I think I've got to take spare bedroom, which will get me a few steps. And a gem. Okay, hallway makes me a little bit less nervous. Do that. Let's go south. Give me another hallway. Yeah, I'm okay with key. I kind of have to spend the money on the passageway. That's a shame. Okay, it would be really nice to get a loop here, although a dead end wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm not that interested in the lab, but it loops the right way. No, I'm more interested in the office. It's expensive, but I'll take it. I think I'll go ahead and spread the money, even though I don't really have anywhere to spend it right now. Okay, so it was saying that this was Anne Babbage's most drafted room. Why can't I? Oh, that's why. Anne Babbage's most drafted room. Why? Is there anything Babbagey in here? Is that a gem? I want that gem. No, it's not a gem. Greenhouse, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and spread gold. And we will log in and see if there is more email, though I don't think so, because we've already read all the office email. Electronic mail. Yeah, this is So is it mostly Anne Babbage that used this room? I assumed that it was... Oh no, this is from H.S. Sinclair. So I guess Babbage and Sinclair both used this this office. Alright. So there should now be a bunch of money in the conference room. So I really need the back of this passageway to get me to a west wing hall or a hallway. I don't have any redraws, so I'm just hoping. Oh, no, keys are not looking good anymore. Shit. Well, there is still a door up there. It's just annoying that to get to this conference room, I'm going to have to go the very long way around. And steps are not looking as good. I don't have a shovel, otherwise I'd quite like that. I think I'm going to take the garage, get the keys. Too bad I don't have the car keys. Right, so this is Mrs. Babish's writing. Christoph. So I guess Christoph is the driver. Maybe we should write that down. I've got, so where I started to transcribe my notes into electronic form, I have a section for personnel that I started filling up, and so I'm going to add into here. Christoph is the driver. Mentioned in a note from Babbage in the garage. Gone when services were required for the 3rd time. He's been driving for the Baron for a very long time. That's about all. Wait, for his lordship. Not the Baron. Is the Baron also the lord? I'm just going to write his lordship. Okay. Okay, we can't go outside from here right now. That's fine. It would be nice to, actually. But there's no way I'm getting steam to there now. How else can you open it again? I forgot. Oh, by switching it on at the utility closet, right? Okay, so I'm a little worried about doors. And I still don't have what I wanted to achieve. I need lots more doors, and then I need to get items. I guess I could go out to the trading post and see if I can trade for the things that I want. I don't know. Oh man. Getting through a lot of keys today. Alright, I think bedroom is the winner's choice here, since it gets me steps and it takes me the right way. And we get a locked box. I am tempted. I don't want to go all the way back to the commissary right now to get a sledgehammer. That seems like the wrong move. 41 steps. 40, 39, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. But I'd want to go back to the conference room as well. 2, 1, 30, 29, 28. 27, 6, 5, 4. Grab the gems. 3, 2, 1, 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. So I'd have 15 steps here left. And less if I go out to the trading post as well. It's pretty terrible. So I think I just keep going. I think I use the key. Hope to get more keys from it. Okay. Any other items? It seems not. Oh. Yeah, I'm always getting confused about who's who. That was Clara Epson, wasn't it? Baroness, or was that Baroness Oravel? Shit, I don't remember who's who. Okay, I guess that would actually spread 1 diamond to the conference room, which I'm not really interested in, but I can't, I'm stuck if I get any of the other options. So I'm getting this, and I guess that means there will not actually be a gem in here. I don't have a shovel. Oh, today's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. So that's still dug up. And that was the key to that filing cabinet. So does it? I wonder if that remains unlocked now, or if that was just a one-time possibility. Okay, so the secret passage or the hallway both work. Do I want to choose a particular color? Yeah, getting yellow might be good, but then it might only offer me a yellow which is a dead end. Perhaps the hallway is safer. Hello? Hello? I can't see it. Oh, they're quite well hidden. Glad it's locked. Well, I don't think I can afford anything from the showroom. The courtyard might give me a shovel. That'd be really nice to have. I'm doing that. Shovel? No shovel. Damn it. Key card. Is that useful to me? No, but maybe. And I really don't have the steps to go all the way back to change security. I guess I could do it from the office. Maybe I should. But if I'm backtracking there, should I backtrack further? It's a lot. Maybe I should wait and see if I can get myself a kitchen first. Did I grab everything from in here? Yeah. I think I'm playing this one pretty badly. So that would be 1, 2, 3. 3 keys. Which wouldn't be bad for a gem. The pool is perhaps more interesting, because I'm ready to get that pump room now. Oh yeah, I emptied this. I forgot that I emptied this. Alright, now I want the sledgehammer. My last key. I guess a casino would be fun. Observatory I get to use twice, since I have that telescope. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. And hope that it gives me something good. Oh. Telescope. Oh, that's nice. Southern Cross. Do I want more crossroads? Yeah. Will that make it even more common? So that gave me a lot of gems. Right, this is the first time I've actually used the telescope. That's cool. Right, this is going to be locked, isn't it? Oh, that's actually kind of shocking. I think I should take the kitchen. I would love the attic again, but I'm going to ignore it one more time to get the kitchen. Because then I can spend money on steps, and then I can backtrack finally. Oh right, and that gave me something. What did it give me? It must have given me a gem. Alright, chef salad, 5 for every green room in your house, and I think I only have... Oh, I've got 2, so 10 steps for 5. versus... Oh, I've got the coupon book too, so 10 steps for 4, and I could get 6 4 money. I've got the coupon book, so I could actually do better on bananas, I think. Yeah, I could do a lot better on bananas. So I should buy them out of bananas. Do I want to keep going? That might get better later if I get more green rooms. Maybe I'll stop there for now. I can always do it again. So I think at this point I may as well draw here. Locked, okay. So now's the time to backtrack. I'm suddenly quite healthy on steps, very healthy on gems. So I want to backtrack. I want to change security and probably visit the trading post as well. So let's just wind all the way back through the house. I would like to smash those, but not without the sledgehammer. Love a shovel. Which way is it? Yeah, spare bedroom. Ah, that's safe. So I want to go through the commissary. There's nothing in the walk-in closet for me, is there? I already grabbed everything. Commissary, I'm gonna buy the... Maybe I'll get the shoes now as well, actually. Sledgehammer. Do I want the shoes? Yeah, I'm not really holding out hope for a large purchase today anymore, so I think I'm just going to buy them out of everything. Get all the gems. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone so heavy on gems. There was still food. One of the foods would only cost 4, so yeah, I'll get one more gem. Okay. I don't think I need all these gems. I shouldn't have got those. Oh yeah, and there's gems to grab here as well. I'll do that now. Oops, I shouldn't have bought those gems. Okay, this is the only true box. The gems in the other box. The gems are in the other box with the true statement. So if that's true, then that must be false. And so that would put the gems in here. One of the other boxes is true. Oh, this one seems trickier. Alright, so let's assume this one's true to start with. This is the only true box. That means both of these are lies. The gems are in the other box with a true statement, would then be a lie. Which would put the gems... What would that mean if this is a lie? I don't know what that would mean for this. This would be a lie as well. One of the other boxes is true. That would mean that it's a lie that one of the other boxes is true. Does that mean that 2 of them can be true? Or does it mean that none of them have to be true? Shit. This one is ambiguous, or at least I think it is. This is the only true... Okay, so let's say this is false for now. That would mean at least one of these is true. Gems are in the other box with the true statement. So if this is true, then this must also be true. One of the other boxes is true, which would make sense. And it would put the gems here. That seems okay. And that's when this was false. So if this is true, and this is the only true box, one of these has to be false. The gems are in the other box, the true statement. this cannot be true if this is true, because this says this is the only true box. So it is false that the gems are in the other box of the true statement, which I don't think makes sense. And then it would also be false that one of the other boxes is true. And I think that is a contradiction, because it says this is the only true box, and this says one of the other boxes is true, being false. So I think that's a contradiction. So I think this has to be false. Then one of these is true. The gems are in the other box of the true statement. So if this one is true, that one also has to be true. So let's ignore that one. If this one is true, then one of the other boxes is true. Yeah, then they're both true either way. So the gems are in the other box of the true statement. So that puts the gems in here. I didn't lose steps, so I think I'm right. That one was quite hard. Okay, I've got way too many gems. What am I going to do with these? Oh, if I get a freezer, I think it's a good time to use the freezer. Okay, entrance hall, workshop. Okay, so entrance hall, I'll go outside. Oh, there's money to pick up in the conference room. I shouldn't have been so worried about money. Did I go through the office? No, I skipped the office. Okay, so I want to go to the entrance hall. I want to go outside. I want to go to the trading post to see if I can do anything interesting. Yeah, mainly I want to see if I can get a battery. Or a broken lever, or both. I want both. I wouldn't mind a shovel as well. For salt shaker? Nah. Metal detector for the vault key. Maybe. Telescope for prism key. Remind me what the prism key does. I think it allows me to choose a color when I unlock a door. Maybe. Coupon book for compass? Nah. Keycard for 3 dice? Hell no. Sledgehammer for compass? Nope. Running shoes for lucky rabbit's foot? No. Not interested in any of that. So I could do multiple trades though, couldn't I? I kind of want to keep the metal detector because it might get me keys. I think I'll make that trade because I'm done with the telescope. I don't have any use for it anymore. What will you give me for that? No, I don't think so. I might be done with the coupon book, so I'll do that and then see what you give me for the compass. Yeah, what will you give me for the coin purse? And then do we just go in circles? Yeah. Maybe I'll keep the coin purse for now. Sledgehammer, I don't want to trade that. Running shoes, lucky rabbit's foot. No. I do wonder what they'd give me for the vault key. I'm tempted to do that. I hope this isn't a mistake. Compass. Shit, I don't want the compass. Okay, what if I trade this a couple more times to get me the compass? Then what do they... Oh, now we change what we offer. Let's trade that for a lucky rabbit's foot. And then what will you give me for this? Silver key. Yeah, I'd prefer that over the vault key right now. And then we're back to coupon book. Lucky rabbit's foot. Sure, give me the coin purse. Give me the coupon book. Now what are you giving me over here? Car keys. That would give me... I'm sort of interested in that. But I think it's probably safer to keep the silver key. Hall pass? Heck is that? I've never seen that. I want to do that because I don't know what that is. Gear wrench? Shit, hang on, I gotta... Okay, hall pass. I think this is... You will not lose... Oh. Is that a key? It's not a key, is it? Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to... I don't think I'm that interested in that right now. Yes, trade for a gear wrench. What's a gear wrench? Each time you draft one of those, you may permanently... Whoa. That's pretty cool. But what will you trade me for it? Back to Prism Key. Honestly, right now I think I'm more interested in the... That'd be nice to have at the beginning of a day, I guess. I think I'm more interested in a key right now. I don't really want the coupon book anymore. Ooh. Oh, regular key, huh? Yeah. Alright, pretty happy with what I have now. Unless I've got... I do have quite a lot of hallways next to each other. But you know, I've got the... Wait, do I still have the running shoes? Or did I give that away? I gave away the running shoes. So maybe the hall pass would be a good idea. Ah, screw it. I can buy more steps at the kitchen. Alright, done in here for now. Quite like to get the pump room. Okay, which direction do I need to go? I guess I want to go to the conference room, and I may as well go to security. It's either that or go to the office, and the office is more out of my way. Wait, do I have the car keys? No. Okay, so I'm going through the workshop. I'm using the workshop just to see if there's anything I can do. No. Then I'm continuing to the left, pick up all this stuff. Not counting, maybe I should have. There's that gem that they spread from the green room. Okay, conference, right, because conference means bringing things together. I get it now. I didn't get that pun before. We can check to see if we've left anything behind. 2 trunks, they're in the pool. Security system settings. Change security level to high. And offline mode. Wait, I could have sworn I set that to unlocked earlier. Weird. Okay. Exits. Oh, I guess I wanted security menu actually. Because I wanted to use... Wait, did I want to use the office for some reason? Why did I want to use the office? No, I didn't. I didn't. Exit. I haven't done payroll in a long time. Okay, back through here. And I can either pay the tithe or not pay the tithe, so I will not pay the tithe. Then again, maybe I should have. Because I don't think I need all this money this time. And that would be banking it for later. Oh, I forgot to throw money in the... I forgot to throw money in the fountain as well. Guess I'll do that at the end if I... Oh man, I probably should have kept the running shoes, huh? Trophy room. Oh yeah, steps are not looking good. There's a lot of backtracking. Where are those boxes I want to smash? Oh, in the pool. Yeah, steps are looking dire. Don't really need the gem, but the key is nice. I should have kept this, the running shoes. Alright, so... which way first? I guess kitchen to get the steps. I can't climb that. So I'll buy whatever I can afford here. I guess I'll get that on the way back, just in case I get a green room here. Now, do I want a door with many... No, I'm not going to get the secret garden, so I'm not interested in getting to the antechamber from the west. And so I think I want to use a regular key. Oh, prism key might have been interesting too. Oh, I got the dovecot, so I can rotate. Is there any point? So quest bedroom would give me... I'm not going to get to the antechamber today. At least I don't think it's likely. If I leave the dovecot in the pool, then I've got more chances to rotate things. The aquarium costs... I've got 1 billion gems. So I guess I may as well get the aquarium. That'll get me a resource as well. Because of the experiment. What are you giving me? I didn't pay attention. I think it might have been a gem. Get a key. Nice. Antechamber there. This is the corner, so I'll get a bunch of chances. Regular key. Casino would be fun, but I don't think I see the point. That would just be a grade 1 classroom, I think. I'm kind of interested to grab it. Just to verify that it's a grade 1 classroom. But no, I get redraws here. Let's use them. Attic. That's tempting too. But no, I've never had the attic. It's time. It's time. Okay, attic. Oh, we got to read about it. High above the mansion, in its lofty perch, Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets and clues from a long-forgotten past. Cool. Super steep staircase. Alright, start over here. Got a key. One of those. A coupon book, which I don't have much use for. Oh, that's her when she got older. Huh. I still can't remember if that's Lady Clara Epson or if it's Baroness Oroville. That's, let's bring up my screenshots. I'm looking for the family tree in particular. There it is. That is Baron Thomas Sinclair, and I assume Herbert and Simon. Yeah, that's Herbert and that's Simon. As little chaps. And yeah, that is Baroness Oroville, his wife. Neat. I'm going to screenshot these. Screenshot tool. There it is. And I'll have attic just so I know where it was from. I'll screenshot her too. There's a bishop here. I'll write that down in my chess page. Bishop, chapel, rumpus room, bookshop, and attic. White. I don't think there was any need to write the colours, but I've kind of doing that. Oh, okay. I don't have enough steps to go back to the trading post again, unfortunately. Car keys, I wouldn't mind, because then I would have a shortcut to there. Magnifying. Broken lever. I just wish I could get a battery now. Now, this wagon. The Shadow of Truth. This is a red wagon. And we seek what's in the Shadow of Truth. Is this the Shadow of Truth? Oh, this is where she's told to change the ending. Dear Ms. Marigold. Oh. April 12th. Okay, I gotta write some new notes. Tick. So there is a letter from Thomas Yanders, editor, or from Ruffington Red Publishing. To Mary, dated April 12th. I doubt that that's a date important enough to note, though it's kind of faded, so I don't know, it looks like it's trying to be sneaky, so I'll note that it's faded. So, dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Wow, that's brutal. They don't even tell you whether they're returning it or not. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor, Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, 205 Concetta Court, 02117-2765. Change the ending to political. Who's writing us that? Rejecting the Red Prince. Saying try again with a different book. It's kind of rude in tone regarding not returning the book. The manuscript. There's a handwritten red writing. It's not Mary's writing. So I guess that comes from the publisher. It's just a note, hey, try again, change the ending. On it. Change the ending to political. Alright, so I don't think this is what was in the Shadow of Truth. Okay, a gem. Got a swan. Is that everything? I lost count of... Whoa, I didn't expect to be able to get through there. Why am I allowed to phase through these tiny gaps? But I'm glad I did that because there's something here. Alright. Okay, we've got a hidden note, and it is the it's that same security thing, and it's just a big O on that one. So there was an A, and I assume that was for archives. But what if this is spelling me another word? Let's check security. Which room is that? Oh boy, these clues, they stack up. Let's screenshot it just in case I need to refer back to it. Is there any other sneaky places I can get to that don't look like I could get to them? I should be able to get to them. What about you? Can I squeeze through here? Oh, is that the model airplane? That might be the model airplane that I hid from my brother. Alright, that really stands out, that wagon in here. It's the only red thing. I feel like the wagon is somehow important. I can't interact with it. Alright, the attic was good, but unfortunately it didn't give me the items that I wanted. I mean, it gave me one of them. But what I need is the battery pack. And then I need actually somewhere to smash a wall. So hang on, what have I got? Keep track of what I've actually got. Alright, so I'm going back through the kitchen. It's a good thing actually that I waited before having the chef salad, because I've just got the aquarium, which is another green room. So steps are now looking okay again. Oh, and beef stew pie, if you have a boiler room in your house, which I do not. Okay, so back through the observatory. And the pool, I've already smashed those. Can't use the swim trunks. Alright, through the courtyard, let's see what we can find. I've already opened that, wasted a key, turns out. Yeah, alright. If this is locked, I'll use the silver key. Alright. Cloister of Lydia. That is probably a good idea. I don't want to lose half my... I would do that if I had the power hammer, of course. That one's kind of interesting, but this one I haven't had before, so I should grab it. Cloister of Lydia. Have I read about it? Okay, a covered walk and colonnade surround an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. A statue of Lydia, the paragon of mastery. She's the paragon of mastery. Might note that down. Way at the beginning of my notes. I know that. It's written in pen. Lydia. Paragon of mastery. And I've transcribed that part to electronic already, so I should note it there too. Lydia. Paragon of Mastery, according to Cloister of Lydia directory. Okay, so I add 2 coins to my allowance for every shop I draft from this cloister. So that's a permanent thing, so that's pretty nice. It says I've drafted it 6 times, but I haven't. It's just because it's an upgrade, I guess. I would love to be able to get in there, but I can't. Anyway, she's... yeah. Upgraded. Very cool. I've got the key card, so that... oh, 2 security doors? That's really nice. Yeah, let's draft here. Hope for a shop. Actually, maybe I'll go south first. Not locked. Okay, the locker room I'm kind of interested in. I mean, it will spread it at the conference room, which is 1,000 miles away. But I do kind of want to see if that lets me use the swim trunks in some way. The Mechanarium, did I keep that gear wrench? No, I didn't. So how many doors would that have? Itself, the workshop. Is that it? That's it. So it would only have 2 doors. So probably not great. And I don't know which way the door will face. So that's kind of risky. So I should treat that as if it's going to be a dead end. I think I will get the locker room. I don't really want to spend the keys in there. Not yet, at least. So I'll go in there later. No, I am going to go in now. So it'll be the first time since I got the swim trunks, I think. And I think these are all locked, so I would need to spend a bunch of keys to get in there. The metal detector isn't going off, unfortunately. That would be kind of neat to know which one is going to have stuff in it. I kind of want to go back to the pool. It seems like a bit of a waste of steps, but I'm too curious, so I'm going to do it. Now I've got the locker room. Can I take the swim trunks to the locker room? I cannot. Alright, so what the heck is the point of those? I thought they were supposed to do something. I'll have to wait until I see the gift shop again and read about them. Alright, I want to go this way. Let's see, I have the layout of that room. So I could potentially open the east antechamber door. Or I could vestibule. Or I can rotunda, which would give me the direction I want. I kind of still don't really see the point of that. I think I'm most interested in this. Although no, I can't do 46, not without the pump room. So I'm not that interested in getting into the antechamber. So maybe I will grab the vestibule just simply because I've never had it before. So tell me about it. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. Yes, so 3 doors unlock and the 4th becomes 3 doors unlock and the 4th becomes locked. Huh. Huh. So I kind of hoped to have a bit of lore or something in here, but unfortunately not. So this is unlocked and this is unlocked. And this will be unlocked too. Because someone to the antechamber currently is locked, which I'm totally fine with. Why did it give... Oh, I guess it was the security door behind it. So I don't really want to lose half my steps. Oh. Shit. Ah, well. I don't think I'm going to be drafting too many bedrooms from now on. I should probably take the steps. Oh, things are getting a little dicey now. Do you know, I'm sort of tempted to take the weight room and then hope to get steps from somewhere else. Because it gives yeah, I'm hoping to grab a dining room. I'm gonna risk it. I'm risking it. It gives a bunch of doors. And I could go back to the cloister and draft from here, or I could go into the weight room. I guess I may as well go into the weight room. So yeah, I guess behind here is that lever for the south door. Well, let's draft here to see if I'm even trying to get to the antechamber. Yeah. Oh, so if I take the pump room, the only possible door to the antechamber I have, since I'm very unlikely to get the secret garden, so the only one is the south door, and for that I need the great hall. If I take the maid's chamber... Oh, sorry, no, I wouldn't need the great hall. I'd need the greenhouse and the broken lever. I do have the broken lever. If I aim for this one, then I need the great hall. I think I'm going to do that, but not go in because I'm really low on steps now. I guess I'll go here. Give me a dining room. The furnace was going to do something for me, wasn't it? Oh, it'll make the it'll make things better in the for dinner if I can get dinner. Darkroom is a bit dangerous. Oh, actually, entering the main street will give me 5 steps. I guess I should do that. The clock tower's fun, but I don't think it's worth doing right now. I guess the darkroom is the least scary. I guess I shouldn't go in there either. Can I see any useful items? I can't tell. Alright, I'll go in here to get the steps. And I want to remind myself about any lore in here. Right, so I'm guessing one of these is that driver. This has got to be the driver. Got Hartley, the valet. We've got presumably Babbage here or here. We've got one. This is maybe Ruota, or Ravan rather. That's Ruota. Might be Ravan, or it might be the newer. Yeah, I don't know. This has got to be Babbage. He's kind of blurry. Kind of a bit suspicious of that guy. Right, this isn't dated. I was hoping that this note was dated. Must vacate the premises by Friday, November the 6th. Yeah, okay. I don't want to draft from there unless I have to, so I guess I'm going this way. Okay, the Great Hall could potentially get me to the antechamber. Freezing 16 gems is kind of interesting too. Oh, it's fun that I've got the vestibule right next to the antechamber, since the vestibule is the old antechamber, right? So the rotunda allows me to face all directions, so that's kind of neat. The Great Hall opens the east door though, so I think that is what I should do. And then I hope for the quest bedroom. And I've kind of gone off track here. I still really want the dining room. Okay, so assuming that the way that I entered from, I don't know whether to look at it the way I entered from or the way that I see it on the map. I'm going to assume that it's the way I see it on the map, and so that would make this or this the one with the lever, I think. So I'm going to try this door. Unfortunately not, but yeah, okay, so alright, let's go here. Lever. Okay, that's good. I can't really afford more keys. I'll come back for them if I can. In fact, I've only got one more key, and I need that to get out of this door. So I just really hope that it gives me more. Actually, yeah, if I could use the silver key here, I guess. Or the prism key. So the prism key would let me choose a color, right? What would I want? So I guess a bedroom? I would love the dining hall, but that's just blue, isn't it? Dining room, yeah, that's just blue. So, and I don't think I can choose blue. So I could choose a hallway, I suppose. I could choose one of these. Should be nice. I'd love to turn the morning room up to commonplace. 2 gems in there. And I guess the terrace, having that commonplace would be good too. Oh, I forgot that I was supposed to draft from here to trying to get shops. I totally forgot I was supposed to do that. Oops. Anyway, so the other red rooms I could have gym, which would be bad, furnace, which would be bad, archives, which would be fine, lavatory would be bad, and then okay, bookshop does have an exit. I should try and remember that. Still one shop that I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to ask for, really. I guess I'll ask for a green room. I don't know. Oh. I guess I forgot how the prism key works. Oh, does it give you one of whatever the same color is that you're in? I think it might. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I guess... Now, is it too late to get that now? Will that unlock all of the Great Hall doors? Or will it not? I'm gonna hope that it does. Like, are you now unlocked? Yes. Okay, so it does unlock all the doors. So I will determine, I'll be able to determine when I look in all these doors whether it is the map orientation or the entry orientation, if you see what I mean. Where's it? Oh, there. Okay, so I am facing north and this... Oh. So this windy one is in the south. Okay, so it's direction of entry, I think, that it gives you. I drafted it this way, and the way that it showed me in the drafting studio was from this standpoint. Okay, so I don't think I've got any reason to go into the foyer at all, unless there's like, oh, there is something. I guess it could be a key, but is it worth the steps? I've got very few steps left. Where is it? No? Oh, yeah, it is a key. Good. Alright, that was somewhat lucky. Nice room. This looks a bit like that picture of the smash thing, but there's no spiral staircase here. And it doesn't look enough like it to be that. Alright, so we go here. If it's locked, I guess I'll ask for many doors. I don't know. Oh no, of course it's not locked. Can't be locked. Nothing lets me go that way. If I get the lab, then I can switch it on for a month. This would be good to start tomorrow with lots of keys. I think I'm going to grab that. I don't think this ever gives items like the battery pack. Maybe it does, but I don't think so. The lab could potentially give me a battery pack, I suppose. But I'm not sure if I've even got enough steps to get back to the workshop anyway. So let's start tomorrow with a bunch of keys. I don't know if it was a good idea to actually come in or not. Maybe it wasn't. Like, do I want to do the silver stopwatch? May as well. It's kind of fun, I guess. Did I mark down? Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, the 4th. What does this mean? Right, so what do I want to do when I grab this? I guess I'm just walking through there, hitting this, and then going to the antechamber. That's all I can do. Yeah, through here. Darkroom, then I have to draw blind. Give me a utility closet. Regular key. Redrawing, but I can't see. Well, I want the utility closet, but I guess I may as well fish until I see something expensive and get that. Sure, let's get this 2-gem room. Music room. Alright, we can get keys. Sanctum key, which I can't use. Alright, I'm done drawing, aren't I? There's no more doors. So that's too bad. Today did not work out. I did not get to do what I wanted to do. But I can get in here. But is there any point? Because I still gives me the basement key. But I've used the basement key. Yeah, I didn't get the quest bedroom, unfortunately, so it did not increase my allowance. So I don't really know why I was pushing for that at the end. I think I was just kind of hoping that I would draw one of those. I should have got the freezer in the end with so much stuff. I've got 9 steps. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to do. I don't think I've got any particular reason. I mean, I could unlock some things in the locker room. 9 steps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, I could go unlock some things in the locker room. To what end, I don't know. Unfortunately, I didn't get the pump room. Which way was it? Vestibule. Oh, shit. Still don't know how to get in there. Yeah, locker room. Let's unlock some stuff. Yeah, I should have grabbed that freezer. Well, the clock tower was good. The clock tower means that I'm going to start tomorrow with, I don't know how many keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 keys. Which ain't bad. Although I've got so many items, nothing to do with them. 4 steps. I can't get to the workshop. I can't get to the trading post. Yeah, too bad. I will chill with Lydia and call it a day. And I'm probably going to play again, but I should eat something first. Call it. Alright. Garden shopping center of tomorrow. Why shopping center? 4 green rooms, 4 shop rooms. Yeah, commissary, kitchen, aquarium. What's the 4th shop? Commissary. Oh, the trading post counts as a shop. Huh. Yeah, alright. 4 green rooms, patio, courtyard, cloister, and aquarium. And then 5 tomorrow rooms. So you have 5 keys tomorrow. Not bad. Yeah, so today was... I didn't achieve the goal that I set out to achieve. I did achieve getting shed loads of crystals, of gems. And I saw some new rooms, 2 new rooms in fact, the vestibule and the attic. The attic was good, gave me a little bit of lore, and it gave me some nice items. Having that earlier in the day would definitely be a good thing. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the earlier opportunity that I had to grab it. I think I definitely made some mistakes today. I forgot, for example, that I was trying to draw shops from the cloister. I forgot... what else did I forget? Got at least one other thing. I kind of lost my head when I was looking for the antechamber there. I think I had it in the back of my head that I would definitely get myself a quest bedroom. Or that I already had one, maybe. So that was a little silly. I learned that getting the foyer after the Great Hall still unlocks all of the Great Hall doors. I would really like to upgrade the foyer. No, not upgrade the foyer, what do I mean? I would like to change the rarity of the foyer to be commonplace. That would be a really nice one to have early. And I want to make Great Hall commonplace too. Yeah, I'm glad I got the Maid's chamber because I did want to look at that note again to confirm whether or not there was a date of death for Herbert. And there was not, unfortunately. What else? That's about all. Yeah, I got that trophy. I mean, I guess I earned it last time, but I actually got the trophy for the classroom thingy, the diploma, whatever it was called. So yeah, that feels good too. I would quite like to ace the exam. I think next time I see a scorehouse outside, I'll try to ace the exam, get an A+ or whatever the top grade is. Yeah, it feels cheap to say, hey, you get this trophy when you get an A, but I got an A- and I still got it. Is an A- an A? I don't know. I didn't grow up where they grade things that way. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Didn't go the way that I expected, but still fun. Glad I saw those new rooms. Glad I'm starting tomorrow with some extra keys. Too bad I didn't get another mail room. Maybe you can't get the mail room every day. I'm not actually sure about that. And nearly filled the house again. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna disappear, have some food. So bye for now.